Hello everybody, this is Tom from the UBR. I knew all about the renowned and critically acclaimed Call of Duty growing up. You had to be oblivious not to, and even those that are out of gaming seem to recognize its infamous flagship name. Even those that despise gaming know what the notorious Call of Duty is. Anti-violence groups criticize it, ironically, since shooters are really not that gruesome compared to what I've seen. 10-year-olds love it, and adolescents don't know if they love or hate it, and it gave birth to the world of trolls and campers. This game series is up there with Wolfenstein when it came to pioneering and setting bars for the FPS genre. While Wolfenstein may have created it though, Call of Duty refined it, while indie developers like DICE had not made names for themselves yet. Arguably, COD has suffered a lot of scrutiny in the past years since Modern Warfare 3. But is this fairly new release suffering overly obsessive amounts of scrutiny? Is the game good? Here is the truly unbiased review of Call of Duty Ghost. Call of Duty has a very simple concept, at least in the single player.
Say hello to my little friend!
You and a squad of ghosts, who honestly don't help you much at all, go around avenging the terraformed Earth in a story with so many plot holes that you try to piece together specifics and get your brain wrecked. Like, what would South America have against our freedom, shaking their fist fiercely at us with their non-existent threat? Or the fact that there are only 3 black guys in a game set in South America. But that doesn't matter. This game revolves around many set-piece action sequences and a campaign that really isn't that compelling at all and makes you just be along for the ride. It's a shame because this could have done so much more and could have done what Battlefield attempted to do with the whole squad team story. The difference is they had the chance to get it right, and the similarity is both of them screwed it up pretty bad. Next is the multiplayer. Call of Duty is both famous and infamous for their online. In my opinion, it isn't fair though to compare this in terms of better gameplay mechanics simply because of the fact that Battlefield is large-scale combat, and Call of Duty, its competition, is lacking in large scale, but focuses rather on close-quarter fights with kill streaks.
Hey, Apple! Hey, Apple! Hey, Apple!
The game modes are Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, which are fairly basic modes, and there's some Conquest with a little bit of modes like gun games, where everybody starts with a weak pistol and limited weapon drops come in with minimal ammo so as to make you fight America style for dominance. There's a mode where you have to kill people from prevent the bomb you inexplicably tied to yourself from going off. You know, the more I think about it, this mode doesn't make much sense.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Now yes, these concepts work out well, but does the game itself work out well? In short, no it does not. Why, you may ask? It is fairly simple. The game has good modes, yes, but other things take it down. For example, my biggest bug to pick are the god-awful gun physics. There's no aim sway when you're holding a gun, and even the sniper rifles that do have it, it's very easily manageable. Then the bullets just appear where you shoot. I know this sounds really stupid, but hear me out. When you fire a gun, it takes time for the bullet to fly through the air to the sorry soul on the other end of your sights. Even still, bringing me my next point. Bullets don't fly. They're subject to the rules of gravity last time I checked. I know, gravity's a bitch. But still, there should be some form of bullet drop. But there isn't. And the graphics look marginally better than that of Black Ops 2. Marginally. Look, I know that at this point in the review, I may seem like a mindless COD basher. I think that they're COD and Battlefield, they're their own things. I want them both to succeed and be the realistic current gen, meaning Xbox One, PS4, and high-end PCs, the realistic current shooter. I know it can, as well as Battlefield, and I don't want COD to fail. But there's definitely a reason that the series has thrived this long. It has something to it in its formula that Battlefield cannot touch, as COD will never touch the large open combat that defines the series aforementioned. But another thing that disappoints me is the fact that COD attracts such a horrible audience. Now, this does not mean that everybody like this is that way, but regrettably, a lot are. First, we have Exhibit A, the troll. Second, Exhibit B, the fanboy. Exhibit C, the squeaker.
Hello everyone, it's me and I'm better than you!
Exhibit D, the companies that praise them and are clearly taking some kind of money from under the table. Oh, that's right, the game had stealth. Kind of. The story had a few instances, but that's where it stops. The stealth and dogs were really underutilized. In a game series that revolves around repetitive gameplay, why not keep your innovation and make it more than a wasted gimmick? Seriously, I had fun being underdog and ripping the throats out of the precariously burly white dudes in South America. Oh, they could have made a spin-off game. But, you know, in the words of my comrade Drew, if it ain't broke, F it up entirely. But, you know, in all honesty, I knew I wasn't in for a stealthy experience when the opening sequence is riding a truck through a terraforming America with my family members screaming in my ear and then gunning down people in outer space. I think the best analogy for what I'm saying, I have to use a Tootsie Pop to explain. The gimmicks of a Tootsie Pop. It's like only getting to lick the Tootsie Pop once, though, and then Infinity Ward comes along, takes the rest, and smashes it with its sneaker. Between this and Watch Dogs, I learned to never get hyped for a game. It makes me sad to see what they've done. Yes, now while it is sad and undeniable that fanboys will always buy the same rehashed game, in all honesty, I've not seen any improvement. Yes, there is the ability to slide and shoot, but that's like saying you earned a tricycle license. Cars are one thing, but doing a minuscule accomplishment and calling it a triumph just isn't right. I wanted this game in particular to succeed. I never want to see any game or console fail, but when they do stupid things like this, it makes me shake my head in disappointment, and now even more so to those who defend it. The ability to camp or just run around with a minigun is way too abundant, even though the minigun is a kill streak. That's a flaw in my sentence. Let me rephrase that with Honey Badger. And it can make any job that should have been difficult just easy. Did I mention the knives? Or the fact that there's a pistol and it only takes 3 bullets to down somebody? I'll have it on triple fire and they're dead within 1 shot. And then all the guns get the same kill rate, and headshots don't help much. If the bullets were less frequent, or their power was nerfed, I would give the victim at least a second to react. But in a game that's all about who shot first, it sucks at any remote fun out of the game unless you're Han Solo. Now, my conclusion. COD Ghosts, like all COD games, had too much hype. Then their marketing. It's like if you took the guy that got his pizza stolen in Spider-Man 2 and marketed him to be the main character. Their innovation was turned into gimmicks, and they barely had time to poke their head from the water until the people at Activision drowned them along with any hope of change that the game tried to bring to the table. Between the lousy shooting, wasting potential in the single player, and terrible multiplayer, with the way that people play it, I have to give Call of Duty Ghosts a 4 out of 10. It's painfully below average, and wasted potential that made me lose hope in the franchise. Hopefully Advanced Warfare can bring something to the table, and I'll be unbiased when it comes around to that review. But until then, this is Tom from the UBR, and all of you have a good day.